Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all happy and healthy. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Bluey. So today I'm going to talk to you about 8 self-care habits that I think that you should probably consider to put into your lifestyle. With the way that the world is today, I feel like a lot of us tend to forget that we are an important thing as well. So if that interests you and you would like to see it, I hope that you would consider sticking around and subscribing, and we'll get straight into the video. So the first one that I'm going to mention is Pamper Sessions. I cannot tell you how much Pamper Sessions are a must. And I mean, you're not going to be surprised that I'm saying this one, because this is my favorite category when it comes to self-care. Pampering yourself is just a little way of saying I love you. So I definitely think going and doing a pamper session for yourself, for those of you that are in lockdown like myself currently, 1 month. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get out. I honestly think even at home, if you're not a person that likes to spend money, doing some self-care pamper sessions at home are a great way to satisfy those needs. You can do yourself a beautiful skincare routine with a facial. You can go and paint your toes. If you have a daughter, that's what me and my daughter like to do. We go and paint our nails or our toenails as well. I think adding a pamper session is probably one of the best ways of doing your own self-care habit. The next one that I'm going to suggest is to get organized. Now, what I mean by that is you need to organize a lot of your things, especially if you're a messy person, a person that doesn't keep a rhythm or routine in a set way. I was one of those people for a very, very long time. I had my life so uncontrolled, it was just a mess. It was just crazy. And one day I just clicked and went, you know what, I'm done. I cannot live this life no more. I'm so sick of being a mess. And that's when planning came into my life and I organized every little detail. I've only just now figured out a way of doing that where it's perfect for the way I have it. And I do really think investing into whether it's a little diary or a planner, having that kind of thing in your life to keep everything in a list of to-dos, to keep check. Even if it's you writing down a bunch of random things and you don't get them done, at least you put them on paper and you have that in your mind that that is something that you would like to get done. And you're being organized in a sense. And that's another great tip that I probably would say to have as a habit, to get organized. Being organized is probably the best thing that I actually started doing years ago. Because of me being organized in my planner, I now have my daily routines as organized as best as I can. I won't say that I'm perfect and I have it all just right. But when it comes to me being organized at home, I make sure that my routines that I specifically like are being done a set way, and you kind of keep on top of it, and when you keep that in your life, it just becomes a habit and it's just a really awesome thing to have. So yeah, definitely try getting organized. The next one I'm going to suggest is to take your vitamins or supplements that you need. This is a big must for me. For the longest time, I didn't think it was actually a must or something that I needed, because I just felt, I don't know, I guess I just always felt like, oh, I don't need that. I don't really have to take that. But because of a lot of things that I went through in my life, and to get to the point that I am here today, where I am, after the doctor's visits and stuff like that, they even suggested that that I should probably take a few supplements or vitamins that benefit me, so that way a lot of the time when I get blood tests and have certain things come back that I'm low on, if I take a vitamin, the doctors say that it's probably best that I do that, so that way I'm not going so low and feeling so sick the way I get sometimes. So yeah, definitely see if you can find a great way of taking your vitamins and supplements. It's not a bad thing. In the end, it's actually a good thing. For the longest time, I thought, taking tablets, I don't want to do that. It's probably not good for you. Me being so naive, thinking that it's not good. That was silly of me to ever think that. But I am so grateful that I actually do take my vitamins and supplements now. I've never been so much better in my whole entire life, to be honest. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you try out the taking vitamins and supplements. The next one I'm going to suggest is to drink enough water. Let's just say I'm very guilty of that. I am a person that goes, I don't need to drink water. Let's just stop there. First of all, whatever was I thinking? Second of all, I used to do this a lot. I used to go, nah, I don't need to drink water all the time. I probably drink maybe a mouthful of water a day. This was years ago. I didn't drink very much water. No wonder I was feeling so dehydrated and not so well. But now I actually do try to keep it as a daily thing. I actually have my bottle, I will show you. I actually have my bottle that is always with me. I always fill it up. I always make sure that when it's empty and I've finished it all, I fill it up again. I don't know what it is about this bottle thing, but since I've bought it, I've actually been excited to drink water. I don't know what the difference is between a cup and having one of these, but I drink water more out of this than I ever did with water out of a cup. I know it sounds so silly, but if you find something that works for you when it comes to drinking water and it gets that hydration in your body, definitely do it, because it's probably the best thing you'll ever do for your life. Yep, it's good. The next one that I will suggest is to take a break from technology. I cannot tell you how much I tell this to everyone. I mean, including friends and family. Family mostly, because my family is very addicted to technology. So I believe that sometimes you just need a break from any kind of device. I know that my family tends to watch the news a lot, and it freaks them out a little bit too much. And I've mentioned to them that it's probably best that they just switch it off and walk away. Go do something else that doesn't involve showing you any kind of news. I also was like that as well. I actually would watch the news and then I'd become really upset and depressed, especially with what's going on right now. It is quite scary. And I just made the decision to just go, yeah, no, I'm not sitting there and watching that. I can't sit there and just be miserable. I tend to turn it off. But the thing is, I've actually been like that for a very long time. Even when I was little, we would be outside playing a lot of the time, or working kind of thing, where I just never got addicted to technology. My brothers, however, definitely did. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the specific TV shows that I will sit and watch, but I can't watch them for too long. I get quite, what's the word? Not so much bored, but I get sick of it pretty quick. I'll sit there, watch it, and then when I'm over it, I'm done. I'll just turn it off and then that's it. And I've never really been one to sit there and do something constantly when it comes to technology. I've always found it better for me to just walk away. It probably plays a big part with the fact that I do get headaches from when I watch or use technology too much. I get very fatigued, I get very bad migraines, and then that's why I end up just turning it off. But I do believe that a lot of people should have the healthy habit of switching off technology and just having a complete break. My kids don't like it very much. I do tend to make a rule that if they're going to be on technology, they need to be on it for a minimum of 2 hours, because I think any more than that, it's just completely too much. I don't know, with kids these days, it kind of sets them like a little bit crazy. I don't know why, but I mean, I've seen so many children out there that actually have technology, and the moment their parents say, okay, that's enough, these kids go mental and scream. So I do believe in having a break from technology, kids and adults included. So this one kind of goes with the last one I was talking about, but this next self-care habit, I think that we should all slow down. We are too stressed, we are too busy trying to get to places A to B too quickly. I'm not gonna lie, for a very long time, I was one of those people that was like, I have to get it done now. I've got to do it. And I would stress myself out so much that I'd be burnt out before I could even get the thing or the task done. And for the longest time, I had my husband in the background going, you need to slow down, your body can't take it the way you used to anymore. You've got to relax, you've got to chill. And it took a while, I'm not gonna lie, it took me years to get where I am now, where I am just taking it slow, taking it fairly easy, and not rushing things like I used to. And I think we all need to take a chapter out of this book where we do need to just slow down. You don't need to get all the tasks that you had written down on that paper done. You don't need to say yes to going to a party or a night out kind of thing. You know, just slow down, do what's right for you, just have a break. Take some stretches when you slow down. I know that stretching seems to help when I am feeling a bit stressed and I feel like I'm being overwhelmed. That's when I take a step back and go, okay, I need to stop, I need to slow down. And that's when I start to do some stretches. Stretches really help to kind of, you know, release the stress in your body, I guess, if I'm saying that correctly, but just slow down. You do not need to get it all done, and it's just good to take things at a slow pace rather than quick. When it comes to slowing down, my question to you is, if you won't let your phone battery go to a low percent, don't let that happen to you either. Make that one stick. Another self-care habit that I reckon is such a good thing that I've actually added in my lifestyle is to make a smoothie, or maybe even a healthy meal. I'm still trying to learn into getting more healthy things into my body. I think it goes, I don't know, I think I'm kind of more on this journey now because of the fact that I'm limited to certain foods that I can and can't eat now. And I went from being someone that ate absolutely anything and had no problems whatsoever to all of a sudden, it's like a switch flipped and I couldn't eat those things no more. I found that I am more a vegetarian now. I mean, I say vegetarian, but I still eat chicken and fish because those are the only things that actually don't make me sick. Pork is iffy, but yeah, everything else just makes me sick like crazy. I can't have milk or dairy products really. I can't have eggs, that kind of thing. And that's why I reckon, I don't know, I think because of all of this stress and the crap that I actually put into my body was just like, I'm done listening to you. You can't even make great ideas or decisions for yourself. I'm just gonna make you sick. And because of that, it kind of forced me to stop eating all the crappy food and to start eating a much more healthier thing, and have much more of a healthy lifestyle. So I have to admit, like, I'm very picky when it comes to specific foods that I like to eat. And I think the smoothies, they get me. I love something sweet, but it's also healthy at the same time. It's getting the nutrients that I need for my body, and I'm making a lot more healthier meals now because of switching and adding this as a habit into my daily life now. Best thing I ever did, because I feel so much better when I have something healthier instead of actually having something that's just awful and makes me feel awful in the end. Like I've said in the past, I'm not a health freak. I'm not like one of those fitness freak kind of people. I just think we just need to give our bodies the self-love that we kind of, it deserves it. It works every day. It does everything for you every day. Why not give it something that is going to benefit it in the end? And for the last one, this one is my absolute favorite, and I reckon it will be your favorite too once you start to get into the rhythm and make it a routine and a habit for yourself, and that is to get outside. Outside is absolutely beautiful. I think, I don't know what it is, but I've always been an outside person since I was little. So I've loved being inside, but I also love getting outside in the nature. I don't know what it is about nature and me, we just click, it works. But I love the fresh air. I love the nice, I suppose the breeze that comes through, and I think it just gives you all of the nice, the scents that you just like. It's just a nature smell and I love it. I don't know what it is about it, but it's my most favorite thing to smell when I go outside. Obviously, if you have allergies, it's probably not the best idea for you. Not gonna lie, I actually do have really bad hay fever allergies when I go outside, but the good thing is we have stuff that you can buy over the counter these days, and it kind of makes those symptoms go away. So I still get the best of both worlds by going outside and just getting some fresh air. Even if you're just sitting outside in the grass and reading a book. I've been doing that lately with the kids with the whole lockdown and doing homeschool, and the kids absolutely loved it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is something that they're gonna enjoy. We can all do it together. We can get outside, make a nice little blanketed area where we can sit on and get comfy, just relax, look up at the clouds, as long as the sun's not blinding us. But it's just really good to get outside. Sometimes just going for a little walk is very good. I find that when I get outside, and before lockdown, of course, I loved going for a walk. It just made me feel like I could breathe, I could be calm, and I just felt happy after doing it. So I really, really enjoyed getting outside. So I think that's probably a wonderful thing for everyone to do, is to get outside. So when it comes to these self-care habits, I don't want you to think that this is going to happen overnight. It's not something that's just going to happen immediately. Don't think like that. It does take time for a healthy habit to stick. It's taken me a long time to get my habits to stick, just because I'm just human, okay? We all do it. We get into those moods where we go, yeah, I'm going to do it. It'll happen for like maybe a week, but after that, it'll just disappear. But I think the more we try to set it as a goal, the more it will stick, and then, hey presto, you've got a self-care habit that you have as a daily routine. So that is my 8 self-care habits that I think that you should try today. Please let me know in the comments below of whether you are very excited to at least give some of these tips a try, or maybe all of them. I would love to know. I hope it gave you the inspiration to add into your routine as well. And if you did enjoy this video and you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for more inspirational videos like this one coming at you twice a week. Don't forget to be positive and give love.